Trey Moore. Welcome to Cascade Sports. We're at Schlagel High School with Coach Macon. Coach Macon, tell me a little bit about yourself, and then tell me a little bit about your upcoming season.
Uh, well, Terry, I've been coaching in the Kansas City, Kansas school district for about 7 years now. This is going into my 8th year. Coach youth football, middle school football, and now at the high school level. Been an offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, special teams coordinator. So I kind of run the gambit. I've taught here at Schlagel for the last 6.5 years. So pretty much, I'm originally from Illinois. So I been around a long time, man, coaching a lot of kids. So I'm fortunate to be in this situation.
Okay. Coach, tell me a little bit about last year, situations that you guys had on in the community, support-wise and stuff like that, with the school districts and stuff like that.
So with the school district, last year KCK schools didn't have a football season.
Okay.
And it was a big blow to a lot of kids. Coaching staffs alike felt the blow, the kids, the community. It was pretty weird around here without high school football last year.
Exactly.
So
how did that affect the recruiting for the seniors and things of that nature?
Well, so a lot of guys, especially here in KCK, where for some odd reason we don't get the necessary attention that I think we should get.
Sure.
A lot of those guys were overlooked and had to take other options. So a lot of kids went
Like
the junior college
schools.
route.
Sure.
Some went to the NAIE route. But at the end of the day, those kids did manage to get somewhere. So it was a tough blow to all of those kids in the class of 21 and kids in the class of 22 as well, because they missed out on probably the most important year, which was the junior year.
So being your tender here at Schlagel, what are some of the things that you guys do here for preparing these kids academically wise, like study halls and things of that nature? Do you guys do study halls to get the grade point averages?
So here at Schlagel, we've implemented a daily study hall. So we don't start practice till 3:45, because when they get out at 2:30, we go into a mandatory study hall from 2:30 to 3:30.
Sure.
And the reason why we do that is because during the pandemic, remote learning taught us a little bit about our student athletes, and what it taught us was that it was difficult. So we had kids that ordinarily would be successful academically
Yes.
fall off a little bit. And I think it was more so because it was new. We didn't have time to actually get those guys to understand the process of remote learning. You had parents that actually were frontline workers, so they couldn't supervise the children. So it was a real rough time for them.
So it was more of a somewhat like a personal thing, but some of the kids just needed to actually be in class. They didn't. It's a disciplinary thing, as far as them having the discipline to just get on the computer.
Exactly.
So I know a lot of kids, even college kids, suffer from that over the pandemic.
And so everything was new to these kids as far as just working on their own, and it kind of gave them an insight as into what college is like.
Yes.
Because they have to be out on their own in college. So we explained it to those kids when they came back in March, because we did give them an opportunity to get their grades up, because we did understand that the situation that those kids was put into, which was none of their fault,
Yes.
was detrimental to their academics.
Okay. Now let's talk about the upcoming season, Coach. What are your plans? Where do you guys think you stand with the rest of the Atchison League? And what do you think your kids are going to be placed in the district or anything like that? What are you guys looking at? What are you working with?
Well, so I think I have a really great group of guys. I got about 60 kids out this year, and in past years it's been 35, 40 kids. So I credit my coaches, because most of my coaches are teaching in the building now, and that was something that we intentionally did. We went out and got great football minds that were in the building. So now we have eyes on our kids. We're able to, touch them every day in some shape, form, or facet. So we're young, but we're talented. We have some really big kids. We have about 20 linemen this year, which is not typical for KCK.
Yes.
We have a lot of skill position guys, and I have some great coaches, man. Credit to my coaches.
It always helps, doesn't it?
It definitely helps. We're predicted somewhere in the top 3 in the league.
Okay.
I don't really follow predictions like that. I do know we have a pretty good team. I know we're young and we have some development to do because of last year.
Okay.
So if I had to just put a number out there, I think we'll finish in the top 3 somewhere.
Okay, that sounds good. Now, one of our most important things here at Cascade Sports is we try to build a relationship with coaches and the city foundations and try to gather a lot of coaches together. And you know, we think you and your staff would probably be a good candidate for that. And you know, if you have any other thing that you want to put in, you know, we really appreciate you guys' time here today at Schlagel High School. And you know, we wish you guys luck this year.
Hey, thanks a lot, Coach.
All
Appreciate
right.
it.
Thanks a lot.
This program is brought to you by the City of Fountains Coaches Association.